The gift transfer, moving property inside the family at 0.125%, and the ways people forfeit it. Welcome back to the Title Deed Desk. In episode 11, we opened Series 2, The Deep End, the changes nobody manages end to end. Today is episode 12, The Gift Transfer, the grant, what the system calls a HIVA. The reminder, this is general educational content, not legal advice. Gifting touches family circumstances and long-term planning. Your facts decide everything. Here is the framing. A normal sale transfer costs 4% of the property value at the land department. A gift transfer between first-degree relatives costs 0.125%, with a small minimum. On a $3 million apartment, that is the difference between 120,000 dirhams and a few thousand. That is not a discount, that is a different order of magnitude. It is how a huge amount of Dubai family wealth moves between generations, but the gift rate is narrow, and it is literal. This episode is about the conditions attached to the bargain, one who counts and who does not. First-degree relatives means parents, children, and spouses, full stop. It does not mean the everyday sense of family. Siblings do not automatically qualify. Stepchildren and step-parents do not. Nieces, nephews, uncles, cousins, no. Outside that ring, the register does not see a gift. It sees a sale, at 4%, even if not 1 dirham changes hands. I have seen someone plan for months to gift an apartment to a brother, expecting a fee of a few thousand. The category said otherwise. The fee was 6 figures. Nothing was done wrong. The category was misunderstood. And the category is the whole thing. So decision 1, before you spend anything, does this specific person sit inside the ring? 2, proving the relationship. The gift rate is not granted on your say-so.spouse, a marriage certificate, child or parent, a birth certificate showing the link. And if the document was issued abroad, it must be attested in the Amidian country, attested margin through the foreign ministry chain, and legally translated into Arabic. That chain takes weeks, sometimes longer, if an embassy is involved. It is the single most common reason a gift stalls. The relationship is real. The certificate is simply not in an accepted form, yet start the attestations first, not at the window. 3. What the property must look like. Ready? With a clear title deed. You cannot gift an off-plan unit that has no deed valued. The fee, however small, is calculated on the land department's assessed value. So a valuation is part of the file, cleared by the developer. The NOC confirming no outstanding dues is standard for any ownership change. To more property side flags. The fee has a minimum. On lower value properties, you pay the floor amount even where 0.125% works out to less. And if the property anchors a residency visa, check the position before gifting. A property tied to a visa can carry restrictions on transfer. Untangle that first, not at the counter. And if there is a mortgage, the bank has a vote. It's written, NOC is required. Many banks want the loan settled or restructured first. Settling early can carry a penalty. So the cheap gift can have an expensive financing tail. Cost it before you commit. 4. The 2 conditions nobody knows. First, the one-time rule. A property can generally be gifted at the reduced rate once. The register watches for assets bouncing around a family to dodge. Fees, after a gift, are later. Transfer is treated as a sale at 4%. The gift is a card you play once. Play it thoughtfully. Second, a registered gift is effectively irrevocable. You cannot change your mind next year and pull it back. Unwinding one means a court or a fresh registered transaction with fresh fees. When you gift, you are giving. Decide accordingly. 5. The gift as a planning tool. One more use, and it is the elegant one. Without deliberate planning, a deceased owner's property passes through a formal process that may not match what the owner assumed. Gifting a share to a spouse or child during your lifetime at 0.125% places ownership exactly where you want it, while you're alive and in control. Done deliberately, the gift is not just a fee saver. It is an estate planning instrument. We come back to that in episode 17. If you want the file built once and built right, the category check, the attestations, the valuation, the NOCs, the bank, that is what TitleDeed.ae does daily. In the next episode, the other party you can gift to, your own company. This was the Title Deed Desk.